Yeah, so tell me about your roles and responsibility that you are doing for the current project.
Coming to my roles and responsibility, when I work in previous project, we need to choose one like story from Jira board. Okay. After that, we need to go through into that story. Is there any we face any blockings in that story? We need to reach out to I need to reach out to like TL. He will what I have concern what I have where I have got stuck. So I had asked him what I have to do here. Like he had explained me, okay, this is the process you need to do like this. Then I can go ahead. Coming, yeah, with the story.
Basically, you are developer and your responsibility to develop the story, is it?
Yes, correct.
And somebody asking for roles and responsibility, they are looking for what you are doing. Basically, you are a developer, you are doing this kind of story, and you are moving maybe story. Those things, it's that what they are looking for.
Okay.
So, what are the module you have worked on that in ServiceNow?
In models like ITSM, majorly I worked in ITSM model only, and service catalogs.
Okay. So inside the ITSM, what did you have work on that?
Yeah, CSM also a little bit of margin. CSM previous project I worked on.
Okay. But what do you have done in this ITSM module so far? What are the application you have worked?
In ITSM, I have worked major incident management, change management, knowledge management, as well as in ITSM platform like much aware of UI policies, data policies, client side scriptings, and business rules, UI actions, UI pages, and notifications, catalog items, to create catalog items and create workflows for that particular catalog item. These are
Okay.
all the things I have worked on at ASM.
Okay. So in the ITSM module, incident management, so what is the majorly last you have developed in the incident management? Do you remember anything that you have developed in incident management recently?
In incident management, I have not worked on that. I have not developed anything like other tables.
Mm-hmm. See, when some you are telling that you have worked on the incident management, so definitely
Okay,
a question will come up that what did you have developed in the incident management? So be prepared for that.
okay, okay, okay.
And you mentioned that you have worked on that knowledge management. What did you have done in the knowledge management?
I have aware on but we have not developed like like as like knowledge instant
Fine.
change management.
Okay. So in the service catalog, right? You work
Okay,
on the service catalog, right?
yeah,
In the service catalog, what is the user criteria in the service catalog?
yeah. User title like we need to search in service portal with the name particular whatever we are giving that name.
No, I'm asking about the user criteria. So you should explore that. Okay. So what is the user
Okay,
criteria?
okay, okay.
And what are the type of variable set we have into that service catalog?
Two type of variable set and single row variable set and multi row variable sets available.
And why do we need the variable set?
So if we need to use why to that variable set for multiple variable like catalog items. So what are the variables that what are the fields that we are using in variable set? In that case, if I want to use that particular fields to other catalog item, so we can I can use that variable set to that catalog item other than creating new fields and new variable set.
Okay, let's assume that in the variable set there is a field called requested for. Okay.
Okay,
In the variable set there is a field called requested for. Okay.
okay, okay,
And that requested for will be mandatory for specific catalog item. For example, one or two, not all the catalog item wherever you are using that variable set.
okay.
How can we achieve that?
For that specific catalog item in that variable set only, right? For
If that variable set is used, maybe 10 or 20 catalog item. Okay.
right, yeah.
And for one of the catalog item or two of the catalog item, I need to be mandatory for one of the field called requested for.
Okay,
How can I do that?
okay. I can make by through UI policy.
Why did you write that into the catalog item, into the variable set, where you write that UI policy and how you select that fields? Okay, in the catalog item, this is a very common scenario. Let's say that there is a field called requested for. Okay, so when
Okay,
somebody select the requested for, there will be other information related to the requested for like company, city, or location. These fields will be automatically populated onto the catalog item.
right, okay.
So how can we achieve that?
By achieving script include, we can achieve by writing client side scripting. Get
In
the
the
server
client,
side to client side.
okay, then client side scripting. What are the client side script? I mean, what exactly method we should use that in the client side scripting?
On scenes client side, we need to use that.
And then from the client side scripting, can you call the user information like location? Can you get that?
Uh, we can, yes, we can call that. Whatever the fields we are giving here in our catalog items, we can call that items. But script include, okay. Yeah, script include, we can call that particular wherever where we are calling that user table, that particular user details we can call over the script include. And in catalog and client side, we need to set that values, whatever the fields we are making to going to set there.
Basically, using glide edges, we can call the script
Yeah,
include
glad
for the
we can
client
use
side,
that.
right? So that should be
Yeah,
clear,
exactly.
more clear, right? So let's say
Right,
somebody
right.
asks you or some customer asks you that without scripting they want to achieve. Is it possible?
Without scripting,
Yeah,
we need to get data from server side to client side without scripting.
probably not exactly that you are thinking. Probably in the catalog item. So somebody when select the requested for, I need to
Okay.
bring that requested for manager or maybe requested for location. Is it possible without scripting?
No, it's not possible.
Did you heard about that catalog lookup? Catalog data lookup?
Keto data lookup, I heard, but I have not worked on it.
Okay, so that can help you to look a particular reference field and bring that without any
Okay.
scripting or using that
Without
value.
scripting, we can work with catalog data lookup. Okay.
So let's say that you are building a record producer for incident. Okay, so somebody fill all the information and then it will create an incident record. Okay,
Okay.
and if you notice that in the incident field we have a category and subcategory. Based on category,
Category.
subcategory populated, right? So let's say that you selected the software, then software related subcategories show, right?
Right.
It's a dependency.
Right.
How can we do that into the catalog? I mean, record producer.
Yeah. Record producers can make that.
Okay. Do you work on that SLA?
So, SLA service level agreement, right?
Yeah. Did you work on
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I have worked on it, Rohit.
What is the difference between SLA and OLA?
SLA service level agreement and OLA is like operational level agreement.
Okay.
And
Is there any difference?
like difference means like in SLA there will be if any commitment to between vendor and client. This is service level agreement, And this operational level agreement means
Do you heard about retroactive SLA?
retroactive start.
Yeah, retroactive start.
Yes.
What is used for?
Uh, retroactive start. If we check that checkbox selected, like that's start to field appears offering options for the starting the SLA from various events to table selected.
Can you more specific with example, like what you are talking?
Examples like uh, if an instant priority is changed to critical and priority one SLA is attached to that time, retroactive start means that SLA counts from one when the instance created
Okay.
rather than from an instant priority change.
Do you work on that upgrade? I was taking your CV that you mentioned. First of all, see, when I was going through that CV. Your CV is 9 page. It's a huge CV. I mean, the interviewer who is going to be take care, it's a huge CV. I don't think that's a good idea to have all these so many information into this CV. Make it
Okay,
bullet, maybe 1 or 2 pages, good, because when we are going through during this your interview, it is not possible to go through all these pages, 9 pages. So better to have this 1 page or 2 page in, that your CV.
okay, okay.
It's a huge number of page. And when I was going through that, your CV, your ITSM expertise, right? These things you have mentioned in the bottom, right? It should be little top. So when I open this, CV, it should have somewhere after 1 or 2 topic here. It should be like what are the module you have worked clearly, so that interviewer know that what module you have exactly worked.
Okay,
Okay, and here if I come to this point, like incident management, you actually don't develop something, or maybe you actually don't have done anything in the knowledge management, right? So somebody asks you that what you have done, then it will be in travel for you. So whatever module you have worked, mostly highlight those modules. Later,
okay,
if you want to add something, do just in a text format. But whatever you are bulleting, those you should have a strongly expert level confident on those models. Okay.
okay, okay.
Do you work on the upgrade?
No, right.
Not. But I was going through your CV that it mentioned that you have worked on the upgrade.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
remove those unnecessary stuffs. Interviewer will go through and then ask you those questions, right? Because I don't know
Okay,
what module you have worked, right? So I was going through your CV and I'm started asking those questions, right? So remove unnecessary stuffs that you don't have experience or don't have knowledge.
okay, okay.
So did you work on the integration?
Yeah, I have the idea on integrations like REST and SOAP integrations.
What is the difference between
Okay,
REST
worked
and
on like I know imports like table set of REST API and import set scripted REST APIs. Majorly, I have idea on REST APIs only. Right? SOAP, don't have particularly. I have not worked on it.
So what is the difference between SOAP integration and REST integration?
SOAP integration and REST integration is SOAP integration is a highly bandwidth one and is highly space occupied one. Coming to REST API, which is used to simple and easily we can work on it.
So let's say that one of these customer have highly secured and they want to extend highly secure data between one environment to the another environment. So are you going to use the SOAP or REST?
Oh, which is it is highly secured one. If we have to go better to use SOAP integration.
Okay. So in that REST integration, there are standard code protocol maintained, right? For example, 200, 201, 400, right?
Ah,
Uh,
exactly.
so what is mean by 201?
201 is I think may it is wrong. Correct me. I think it is created 201.
201 is created. So what is the 200?
200 is for, I think it was a request successfully. Request was created successfully.
Okay. So did you work on the client script?
Yeah.
How many types of client script available?
What type of client scripts? Unload, unchange, unsubmit, unselect.
Okay. In the on-change client script, how many parameter is there when you create a
There
client
are five
script?
parameters. Control new value, old value is template, and control old value, new value is template is loading.
Okay. So what is used for each template?
Each template is nothing but if we want to populate by clicking on that template by when if we create one template by clicking that template while attaching that one, it like it will create automatically and record by inserting that fields.
So what does it return actually, each template? Is it return any object? Is it return any Boolean value? Is it return any string value? What returns that is template object? I mean, is template variable, what does it return?
Each template will return it will return like Boolean value, true or false, right?
Yes. So in which case it will return true, or in which case it will return false.
If it is execute, if we attach each template, it will return true. Otherwise, it will return false.
Basically, each template return true or false depending on if that have any template applied onto that
Template,
particular.
yeah, that particular table, correct.
What is used for ease loading?
Each loading is whenever we for example, we have on-change client script. In that on-change client script, if each loading or new value equal to empty is there. So if we remove that one is loading in that page, it will work. The on-change client script will work as onload as well.
Okay. Yeah, that's exactly. So do you work on that business? Right? Hope you work on that, right?
Yes,
So do you heard about async business rule?
async business rule. Yeah, Rohit.
Why we use the async business rule?
Async business rule is nothing but a asynchronous call because if it not does not stop a form display to customer, or it will run a scheduled job, it will run background whatever we are applied some scripting, or it does not show to this is running. So this is the some change like scripting is running or not stuff. It will not show the customer. Definitely, it will whatever a customer like we need to. It will not restrict the form whatever.
Okay, let's say that one problem have 100 incident. Okay, so one problem is associated with 100 incident. Okay,
Okay,
so whenever the problem will be closed, 100 incident will be automatically closed.
closed.
Okay,
Yes.
in that case, are you going to use the async business rule or after business rule, before business rule, which business rule you are going to use?
In that case, async business again, I can use it because it will run background. After that, it will, but it will not stop the forms, right? Like whatever we can. Definitely, we can go to async business too, because it will run background schedule background like in servers. I think schedule jobs will run after completion of schedule job. Automatically, it will get removed from that schedule job running.
So, do you work on the query business rule?
Query business tool, not sure, but I know about that query business tool.
Why do we need the query business rule?
Query business tool, nothing but whenever we query I think query business tool. Whenever any query a particular uh, field, the time query business tool will work on it. I think.
Okay. Do you work on the ATF?
Sorry, Rohit.
Do you work on the ATF?
Testing, it
Yeah.
auto testing.
Yeah. Do you develop?
No, no,
Do you work on that? I mean, I saw again that ATF in your CV, so probably you need to remove that if you don't know.
Okay.
Do you work on that integration hub, flow designer, any kind of thing?
Integration of flow design, I have not learned. I don't know. I have not worked on that. Wait,
So do you worked on that scoped application?
application also not worked.
So explore those modules, okay? Because scoped application, IT, they are part of this core platform in ServiceNow itself. Okay, we
Okay.
probably need to explore that. You mentioned that reporting you worked, right? Did you work on the reporting part?
Reporting like majorly I worked in like service ITSM platform only in
Okay.
back end.
If you see here in your CV, you clearly mentioned somewhere, I was just checking that you have a very good experience in reporting. So that's the reason I have asked. Like, created complex dashboard using performance analytics and report. So I mean, if you don't have those experience, remove those. Okay. So otherwise, this question will came up to for you, right? So they will ask you this question.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know how we can move update set from one environment to the another environment? Update set,
Yeah, one and one to like test to other one, right?
right? Test to QA or maybe QA to production or maybe dev to QA.
By transferring with an XML file,
But there
we
is a
can
out.
upload.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you know that what is update set?
Yes, yes, update set. Whenever we, whatever we are going to develop, first we need to capture in that update set.
And then how can you move that update set from one
After
environment?
completion of that update set, we need to make completion, and then we need to like download that XML file, and then we need to we can go to upload source model through navigation port, and
Is
then
there
we need to.
any is there any options without downloading this update set? I mean, exporting XML can automatically pull from one environment to the another environment update set.
So, no, I have not worked. I have worked on like download that XML,
Okay,
and then
fine.
we need to. Yeah.
Normally, ServiceNow itself have features that you don't need to be download that XML. You can pull from one environment to the another environment.
Okay.
Do you work on that script action
Script actions, I have idea, but I have mainly not worked on it. Script actions.
notification?
Yeah, notification I have worked.
Okay. So let's say that I want to trigger whenever the incident will be created, I want to trigger a notification
Okay.
with all incident details like incident number, incident short description. How can we do that?
Okay, by creating an instant, like event is created or inserted or updated.
Can you come again one more time?
Yeah, the reason we have options like when event is created or updated, inserted or updated, we can select that one.
Okay.
Then
Uh,
we can, yeah,
how many way we can trigger the notification?
we can trigger multiple ways like through whenever event is record is inserted or updated, and if through whenever event is fired, and through workflows, flow design, like any server side scripting, we can uh, send notification.
Can we trigger the notification from the business rule?
Yes, we can.
Okay. How can we do that?
By using that, by first we have to create by using gs.eventQ method. We need to call the event register name, and while using current object and param1 and param2.
So, so you know that glide record, right?
Yes.
So what is the difference between glide record and then glide secure?
Glide,
secure.
glide, not getting. Glide record and glide, Rohit.
There is a glide record and glide secure method.
Glide SQL method.
Secure.
Okay. Okay.
Do you know
I'm
that?
not. No, Rohit, I'm not.
You should explore that, okay? Because glide
Okay.
secure help you to check the user actually have that can read functionality, like it's a can read functionality that can help you to check that the user have access to read that record.
Okay. Okay.
They will check that first the user have that ACL access to read that.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
Do you worked on that dictionary override?
Yeah, dictionary override.
What is used for?
Dictionary override is nothing but if any parent fields are action like parent table, but we need to make that we does not say, for example, if task table there is a mandatory this number is mandatory, but we know for that instant table we don't need to make that number mandatory. We need to make dictionary override that particular. We need to go dictionary override and to make that number like we does not make that mandatory through dictionary override.
I think that should be from my side. I think you need to be explored few more area. You probably check this area, whatever I have highlighted. Probably you'll get this video link later. I'll share with you.
Okay.
But those are the area like incident, problem, change. These are the out of box module, right? You should explore how they work because when you talk about that, you have four experience, right? So their focus area will be incident, problem, change, and then their core platform like in client script business rule you know client script business rule is fine, you will have able to give an answer for those, but there are like out of box module there are, you are struggling for those area.